So how do you create a brand that truly represents who you are and the products you sell, as well as building a business that you can scale online? That is what this podcast will help you do. My name is Henry Kaminski Jr., and welcome to the Brand Doctor Podcast.
Let me just make this statement loud and clear. Jersey's here, Jersey's here.
How is everybody doing today? It is a gorgeous day in New Jersey today, but it is cold as a mother. The winter is coming. Me and my wife still ask ourselves to this day, what the hell are we doing in cold weather? We should be somewhere where it's warm all year round. We will get there. We will get there. Guys, today I want to talk about how to build your online presence that's going to convert visitors to your online world to buyers. It's like what everybody needs these days, right? Everybody's virtual. Everybody's online. Well, I hope everybody's online. And they're struggling. Why? Because most business owners are all over the freaking place, including myself. Okay. I was there not too long ago, to be honest with you. And it takes consulting, it takes coaching, it takes some time to push pause and take a look at all the puzzle pieces that you have spread out all over the place that you don't know what the hell to do with. And maybe get some help, maybe get some organization, maybe to get some clarity, maybe to get some focus. Maybe you have an online presence that's too confusing right now, that people just don't know what action to take. Maybe you have too many options. Maybe you're experiencing schizophrenia, if you will, that is confusing the hell out of the people that potentially want to buy from you, but they have no idea what the hell to buy from you because there's no organization. There's no flow. We're going to get into the things that you definitely need to build an online presence that's going to convert audience members into buyers. Okay? We're going to get into this in detail right after this quick message. If you're a coach or consultant who wants to start leveraging your personal brand to attract the right clients online, check out my Brand Yourself 5-day challenge to help you get the clarity and focus you need to create a brand that truly represents you. Visit www.uniquedesigns, with a Z at the end, not an S, .net/challenge. All right, guys, let's get into this, right? So one of the things that I've experienced over the years of being in business is when you really take a step back and simplify things and you break them down into threes. Do you really start to get the clarity and focus you need to really make the changes and moves that you need to make in order to run a more efficient and profitable business? So I'm going to break this down into 3 steps here on how to create an online presence that's going to convert visitors or audience members into buying customers. All right. The first thing that I want to look at is the look and feel of your brand and your business online. Is it consistent across all platforms? If I go to your LinkedIn and then go to your Twitter, do I know that I'm speaking to the same person, or I'm working or I'm looking at the same business? There's so many brands out there that go so extreme from one platform to the next where it almost feels like it's a completely different person or business. You don't want to do that. It confuses the hell out of us. And subconsciously, something's ringing off in our heads going, we don't like inconsistency, therefore we don't trust this company. And that's it in plain English. I wish it was more complicated, but it's not. When you're inconsistent in your branding and business, it gives off a vibe of distrust. I didn't make this up. It's what I've researched. It's what the universe has told me, right? So we really need to be conscious of our look and feel online. Does your look and feel truly represent the value that you deliver? Does it, if you're a premium service where you're selling higher ticket stuff, right? I have a client that sells solar panel installation. Minimum job is like 50 grand, right? His website looked like hell before I got a hold of it. And then once we got a hold of it and we leveled everything up, that 50K program doesn't seem too bad because there's a perception of value in the look and feel of their business now that automatically signals to a visitor they're not cheap. So that's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. That's a good thing, especially if you're trying to attract premium customers. Okay? So that's step one. Step two is your message. This is where I think a lot of people get tongue-tied, for a lack of better words. They're all over the place with their messaging. Why? Because they don't know who they're serving. They don't know who they're serving. They think they're serving this guy that's just starting out, but they're selling a $10,000 or $15,000 product where those people that are just starting out, they can't afford that. So it's the wrong message. You got to make sure that your messaging is on point with the clients that you're trying to serve, right? Does your messaging have benefit and outcome statements in it, right? We just changed the headline on my website to, "We help entrepreneurs design brands that guide them to 7-figure success." That's what we do. That's our benefit outcome statement, right? Most people call them, or if you're in the branding world, they call it brand positioning statement, whatever you want to call it, right? I'm trying to simplify things down for you. But your benefit outcome statement is really going to grab people's attention. Man, ours used to be so long-winded. I really like where we have it at this point. We help entrepreneurs design brands that guide them to 7-figure success. Period. End of story. It's pretty simple, right? So your messaging needs to be clear on the problem that you're solving. You have to. You have to be solving a big problem. Otherwise, who needs you? That's it. I think the longevity of businesses from in 2020 and beyond, their life expectancy will be directly correlated to the problems that they're solving, right? We had a big spike. You've heard me say this before, but we had a big spike in business right around June, July of this year during COVID because everybody, it was like a gold rush. Everybody wanted to level up their online presence because guess what? Everybody's online now. So we were blessed. We were grateful. You know, we had 6 clients come in June, record-breaking month. And, you know, we had a fantastic time helping those folks up-level their look and feel, their messaging, and this third part, their experience, the visitor's experience. So when they come to your website, when they go down your funnel, when they come to your social media channels or platforms, can they find what they're looking for easily? Is your brand positioning statement communicating the benefit and outcome of what they could expect? Are there case studies and testimonials on your online presence? It could be in a post format. It could be in a case study format. It could be in a video testimonial. It could be written. It could be in a Google review. Are you demonstrating your expertise online? Yes or no? right? This all has to do with experience, right? Here's something that I put on my website. People were like, this is different. I don't see a lot of firms like you doing this. And I said, that's why we're doing it. But I have a page with client references on it because, again, we're not cheap. So people are going to want to call other clients of ours to see what the experience was like and if they would refer us. And I have probably a half a dozen or more. I have a couple more that I would like to put up there, and I just need to get permission and I'll do it. But you go to this page, it says client references, and there's their logos. You click on the logo, and it has their name, their email, and phone number. Give them a shout. Why aren't you doing that? Why aren't you doing that? Other thing is the services. Can they quickly identify what your services are and how those services are going to help them? Yes or no? Right. Next question is, when it comes to brand experience or content experience online, is do you have a low barrier, value packed offer that you can give to people either for a low ticket or a freemium, if you want to, whatever you want to call it, that they can now become part of your ecosystem and part of your email address and your email subscribing list, or if you have a text message subscription list, right? Can you get them off of your website or offline into your world via email? Because what happens, say, God forbid, your site goes down. Say, God forbid, Instagram goes away. YouTube goes away. Facebook goes away. And you've built up a large audience on these platforms. What's going to happen when they all disappear? Or they decide that your content isn't hitting their standards or following their terms, and they just shut you down. What's going to happen? Your business is going to disappear. That's why it's so important to build an ecosystem internally or offline, via email, via text, so that you still have that media, you still have that attention that you own, right? Do you have fresh content going out, right? There's plugins that are free nowadays that you can have. We have them on our site where you can plug in your Instagram feed, your YouTube feed right into your website, whatever page you want to put it on. We have it on our homepage. But every time I upload a new video, every time I post something on Instagram, it automatically updates on my website homepage. That's fresh content daily. That's how I get a lot of people digesting my stuff. And then they could determine whether or not they like me. I'm not worried about proving myself, if you will, but you see whether or not they like me. And if they do, maybe I can help them. I'm not here to try to pull on your coattails. Oh, buy from me, buy from me. No. Here I am. This is what I do. This is how I do it. You think it can help you? Let's go. Very simple. Right? So capturing that lead, you got to have some sort of funnel, some sort of low barrier, value packed offer where it's a simple transaction, name and email or phone number. And this is what we're going to give you to help you solve a problem. Remember? And in return, we're going to keep you on in our database, right? And we're going to send you more value along the way. And if you ever decide that we're not the right fit for you, simple unsubscribe. See ya. It's very simple. The other thing with your content experience or your online experience is, are you providing quick wins for people? People love quick wins. That's why I do these live streams and podcasts and videos all the time, is because every single one of these videos, I can promise you, will deliver some sort of quick win. So maybe you don't have case studies up on your website the way as cleanly as you should. Well, this video, this podcast, this message should alert you or alarm you to make that change right away. So you got to be providing quick wins that solve big problems, and people are going to be glued to you. Okay. Finally, what do you want people to do once they experience you online, whether it be on your social media platforms or your website or funnel? What do you want them to do next? This is so important. We cannot assume that people are going to know what to do next. This is where a lot of people's funnels break, is because they don't simply guide their visitors to the next logical step into working with them. Okay, I'll give you a quick example. We have a client that serves in the private equity space, right? And they're looking for people that are wanting to improve their private equity portfolio, right? So what we do is the funnel explains everything about our MVP program, and that MVP program, the next logical step in order for you to become part of that MVP program is you have to go through this application. So then you fill out the application, and then right away, the funnel tells them, we're going to review this application. We're going to get back to you within 24 hours to see if you're a good fit. If you are, you're going to get an email, and we're going to have a discussion with you. Either way, we're going to get back to you within 24 hours. In the meantime, watch this video, do this thing, and you are guiding their experience. You're guiding their journey. It's powerful stuff. Okay? So, let's visualize this for a second, guys. What if we got our branding puzzle pieces together and we started to clearly and consistently communicate to the people that we want to serve? Okay, by following these 3 steps. What if our online presence now sets the tone of what we're all about? Our purpose, our mission, our vision, how we're going to take them from point A to point B. What if your online presence starts strategically qualifying and disqualifying prospects? How much more efficient are you going to be running your business? How many more qualified leads are going to be coming in the door? These are the things that move the needle when it comes to creating an online presence that converts visitors to buyers. And it's simply 3 steps. It's your visual, your look and feel, your messaging, and the experience that you are delivering. If you can start to focus on these 3 things, I can guarantee you're going to start closing more business. So, if you want me to dive deeper and help you customize this for your business, we do have a branding breakthrough work session that you can find on my website. You go to my website, Unique Designs with a Z at the end, not an S.net. And then you could just click the button, book a consult. That is the branding breakthrough, right? And I'll also have a link to this underneath this video or in the show notes that's going to get you quick access to this. I will spend 90 minutes with you, and we will get to the root of what you're trying to do and get you the cleanest and smoothest path to getting you the results that you're looking for. So I highly recommend, if you're looking for some more one-on-one help, to check out that branding breakthrough session. I think it's going to help you tremendously get to where you want to be a hell of a lot faster. So have an amazing day, guys, and I will catch you on the next episode real soon.
That